Yeah, colleagues of Neil Gartland learnt of his death on Saturday morning following the tragic accident on Friday evening. It came as a huge shock to all his friends and colleagues. Obviously they'd been with him only days before, and then suddenly to find out that Neil had been killed was a real devastating blow to his colleagues and the many close friends he has here. Neil had served here for some 8 years. He was a very popular man. He'd served all his service here, purely at South Shields. He was a larger-than-life character in terms of his size and his humour. And he was someone who was very popular with colleagues, someone who liked having fun in the workplace, but at the same time took his job very seriously and liked to see justice being done. So he was a very popular colleague, but also a very police officer to the people within the community who knew him. Neil was injured some time ago in making an arrest on duty, and he sustained an injury to his shoulder. And for the past sort of year, 18 months, he's been on restricted duties because he hasn't been able to perform full duties. Neil, I think it's a sense of his character, was extremely frustrated during this time because all he wanted to do was get back to policing, get back to his team, and get back to the job that he loved. And I think it shows his character that he did recover from it, and he's now back with his team. In fact, he'd only been back with his team for 2 weeks. So it's tragic in a sense that it's taken him all this time to get back to the job, and obviously this tragedy's just happened. Yeah, Neil has always played rugby. He was a member of Ashbrook rugby team, and again he's got lots of friends and colleagues there. He enjoyed his social life to the full, and I think just really as a person he really did enjoy everything to the full. Certainly that came across in his work life, and I know, having spoken to his family, that certainly came across in his private life. Neil was often in the town centre in South Shields, knew a lot of the shopkeepers, a lot of the businesses there, a lot of the pubs and clubs in the town centre, and because of his size and because of his personality, people warmed to him straight away, knew him, he was easily recognisable, and he'll be someone who will be sadly missed from, as I say, within the community and within his work colleagues.